because they might have had a chance to come the next week.
That might have been.
Now, them saying Big Mike's good enough to stay may swing some votes his way, though.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's true.
But when I saw what's his name? Justin Derulo or...
Justin Derulo.
When I saw
Jason Derulo.
I saw Simon go, that's a great performance, I started to turn it off.
He sucked.
Horrible.
He sucked.
Horrible.
I thought Chris was in there singing to the radio.
While choking a wild cat.
Yes. It was horrible. And they went, oh man, this
Stephanie,
guy's...
you have no idea how bad.
I don't.
We both went.
I missed it.
There ain't no way. And he sang that live. How? We have a shot at being rock stars if we wanted to.
Who is this person?
Jason Derulo. You know the song.
Jason Derulo.
You know the song.
Oh, yeah, you know the song.
And
he wrote it. He wrote some other songs. The song's catchy. It sounds good on the radio after it's doctored up, and it's a hit. But live, pitiful.
See, that's one thing I do like about American Idol is that's where you see true talent. Because you hear on the radio something totally different from somebody that can actually sing live without music.
But you look back at all the American Idols, Kelly. She sang every song she sang.
Yep.
Yeah.
True that.
What was Big Boy?
Ruben.
He sang every song.
Clay
sang every song.
Carrie.
Yeah. Carrie Underwood.
Pretty much. All the ones that ended up being a pretty good star.
Yeah.
Even for a little while, could really sing.
Daughtry.
Now, David Archuleta was on there. That kid can sing.
He can sing. I just don't think his image he's like Clay Aiken. Clay can sing. Their image does not fit the masses.
Right, I agree.
You know, like the
kid. I don't know. He
Clay
seems
Aiken
like he would be the.
I agree, but he ain't the Berber, whatever that kid's name.
Justin Berber.
I don't think they can sing, but they all think he's cute with the little old hair to the...
Well, remember Clay Aiken actually had a really, really huge following after American Idol. I mean, he got big, but then it just went...
Yeah, it's like...
I think a lot of it has to do with song choice, too. Like, their writers and just, I don't know.
There's a new roller coaster in Virginia. It's called the Intimidator 305, named after Dale Earnhardt. It goes 92 miles an hour and starts off with a 300-foot drop.
Now, this is pretty cool because...
100-yard drop.
That's a football field turned like that.
This is pretty cool because you can, when I was looking at the story, they actually had a camera in the cart, and their cart looks like the Earnhardt car. It's got the number 3, it's got Dale Earnhardt, and it's black, and it's pretty cool. And the roller coaster's red. So it had the camera, and you're going up, and you know how like the old roller coasters, you're like really slow? No, this thing gets up there, and then whoosh.
How's it go?
Huh?
Whoosh.
That's pretty good.
That's worth riding it right there when they
right
go.
There.
Now I when I used to go to the theme parks back in the day, we went to Six Flags and stuff, and I've been to all of them. I don't have no problem riding them.
No, I don't either.
I just can't. I can't do the spinning, the spin stuff. I don't even mind standing in line.
I can do the spinning. I hate standing in line.
I can't do that.
Yeah, that's what I hate.
That's when they started getting so packed that you had to wait. Me and the kid's mother went one time, and it was a brand new ride at Six Flags.
Judge Roy
and I've told you this. No, it wasn't Judge Roy. Well, I ain't that old. It was the one in the building, Space Mountain.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We waited in line 2.5 hours, and it lasted 19 seconds.
Yeah.
And I went, I will never ever ride one again.
That's always been my problem. Is I love roller coasters. I love them. They do not last long enough.
You love them?
I would marry a roller coaster right now.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Wait, I gotta get
divorced first.
And you know all the jokes we could have thrown out.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we're trying to clean up the image of this show.
I had 2 good jokes about the roller coaster.
Golly. So anyway, I love them, but they do.
Rides that don't last long enough, they are horrible. But go ahead. South Dakota winning couple 200K. What'd they do?
They actually wanted to give some money to the store clerk. So they gave him a specific amount of money $740.
Now, what did this South Dakota couple do?
Huh?
What did they do?
They won the $200,000 like Powerball
Like for a living.
thing. Oh, I don't know.
No, I was going. I didn't hear you say that before.
No, he did.
Oh, I didn't hear him say it. They won the lottery. They had a scratch off. They won a.
No, it's
Don't
a
matter.
Powerball.
Here's the deal. That's $200,000. How much do you tip?
Well,
Well,
how
you
much
win
is taxes in
200,000.
that?
It's at least 30%. So now you're down to 140,000.
But isn't that weird? A specific amount of $740.
Okay. What if they went into the store and they really didn't have any thoughts of giving it to the clerk? And when they walked in, they went, they choked for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they
took a drink.
Took a
Well,
drink.
I was thinking, go ahead.
And whatever money they had left in their pocket, they just went, you know what? Let me just give it. And it happened to be $740.
Well, I was
That could
thinking like this. You go in there all the time, they know who you are. And you get to talking, and man, if you win it, you pay my house note because I need $740. Ah, okay. And that might have been.
Well, I don't know.
Never
This guy said, because it was I think he was 24 years old, the store clerk, and they asked him what he was going to do with the money, and he's like, it couldn't have come at a better time. I have got to buy diapers for my baby.
Well, speaking of that, if Russell was to win, would you give the girl the way you get them that's pregnant $740?
Well, she's not pregnant anymore. I thought she was pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that thing's not
So things
to say?
not to say to the girl overworking, I'm not going to name it. I walked in there and went, when you going to have the baby?
When are you going to have that baby,
And
girl?
she went, I'm not even pregnant. And I went,
Here's $740.
And you go in that store. That's a
I go
store
all
that
the
you
time.
go in every day at least.
yeah. So I felt bad. Now,
Oh, that was-
has anybody besides us seen the new Tiger Woods commercial? Has anybody
have.
seen it?
You know what? I actually, yeah.
It's black and white. It's him standing there, and it's his dad's voice talking about, have you learned anything? You just,
We got time to give the one at the bottom real quick.
yeah. But you can do it right after this. They say it's a big controversy, and Chris was talking about it today. Not enough time yet, right?
Yeah.
Not enough time. Big controversy. But go ahead and give that shout out before I close out with this.
When I leave this show, I'm getting in the car and I'm driving to Georgetown to support the Midway girls soccer team in the state semifinals.
Which
Woohoo,
you
go girls.
coached
I coached the senior girls
back when they were younger.
for 2 years, their first couple years of select soccer. Great group of girls. Marissa was on that team for a long time. And so I get to go see some girls I hadn't seen in a long time
That's
and
pretty
wish them
awesome.
luck.
Go, Midway. We hope you win.
That's pretty
Well,
awesome.
let me tell you something. You guys are not watching the Tiger Woods commercial. You're watching the Red Sea version of the Tiger Woods commercial. So until Monday,
I'm
Russ.
Stephanie.
Oh, okay.
This is
There
Russ.
we go.
And this is Chris. And we're out of here.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Russ.
What are you doing?
Standing here next to you.
You think anybody knows about redc2.com?
If they're inquisitive, they would.
What have we learned about this?
I haven't learned anything. What have you learned?
I've learned that my hair looks really good in slow motion.
Redc2.com.
Go now.